Hi guys, hi ladies and welcome. What we're going to do today, we're going to start on Martin's COLLARO. That's what we're doing today guys. We're going to get this started on and hopefully get it working. Right, so let's dig out the stuff that we need that's missing. There's a couple of bags there with bits in. I think that's it. Right. 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 Let's get screwdrivers that we need, pliers, I think that should be enough. Oh, that should be enough. We also need the super glue. We also need the super glue. We need the IPA. That's all up there. Right. So let's move that speaker out of the way. There we go. Right. So turn the light on. Right. Let's get stuck into this. Now, so what we're going to do, we've got the zoomer inner up here as well, because we need to zoom in. I've got my new chair, guys. I'm not using it tonight because I use this chair for bench too. So we're so what we're going to do, this has all been cleaned lovely. He's done a really good job cleaning there. Now, what we need to do is, first of all, take the idler off. The idler needs to come off so we can get under there. These can be an habit, can be a pain in the ass to get off. So there you go. We only want the one off. There you go. Yeah, put that there. Now, what we need to do next is get the pliers, because we forgot the big pliers and we need them. There we go. There we go. Right. Right. I'm still not 100% yet guys, but we're getting there. So what we'll do, we'll start by taking the tone arm off. Start by taking the arm off because it has to come off. So we'll undo these. And when you're putting these back in, you have to put them back in a way we'll leave that there for a second and we'll disconnect the wires from underneath the deck. See, we've got bits hanging off here. I'm not sure what that's for. Probably the capacitor. Martin's put that in. So right, what we'll do, we'll take the red wire off, take the blue wire off. Now we can, yeah, that just goes to a switch, so we can take that off. It just goes to a capacitor, probably grounding. Pull that out. Now take this out. If it will come, it will. Now what we need to do is take the wire up. Now we need to lift the arm off the support. Now we'll put the arm in a safe place, put it up there out of the way. Right, now take these bits of tape off for a minute. Right. Now we don't need to undo that because that's the motor. Now let's see what we do need to undo. We need to undo. Always make sure that what you need to undo and what you actually do undo. There you go. These 3 screws in the middle here. So we didn't really need the pliers. We may need them in a bit though. So what we'll do, put them there. Those washers and stuff, we can move them off in a minute so we don't lose them. He used his head here, guys, because what he did, he put tape across there so that them washers couldn't fall out. And that's, you know, that's what I call, you know, using your noggin. I don't think this is going to take much to do, because I don't think there's a great deal wrong. But we're getting into these COLLAROs. I don't like them, I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. I don't really like them. But we are getting into them. We are starting to get into them. Why? Because there's a few coming up recently and people want them repaired, so that's that. And what we'll do, so we don't lose anything, we've got a baggie here, and what we can do, we can put our screws and idler that were taken off, we can put them into our little baggie. Have you ever done it, guys, where you've thrown stuff into a bag and it's all ended up on the floor because there's been holes in the bottom of the bag? So anything that comes off will go in our baggie. Now this should lift off, there we go. Now we can put the base plate over there, out of the way. There we go. And there's our machine. That all needs a good cleaning. And what we'll do, we'll take these off so we don't lose them. They should just fall off. There you go. There's another one down there, didn't want to go. That one don't want to go, but it's going to go because if I leave it, it'll stay there and then fall off when I don't want it to. So it is coming off, there's no two ways. Does that come off there? Yes, it does. That won't fall out, that's rubber. So. Hi Christine.
You alright, Andy?
Yeah.
So what do you fancy? Do you fancy fish pie, fish fingers or egg? Not fish pie, fish cakes.
I'll have fish cakes.
Right. And chips and beans?
Yes. Right. So what?
How's your chair?
Eh?
How's your chair?
Yeah, it's all right. Right. So what the issue is with this, guys? If I can explain this, I'm just doing a YouTube video, Christine.
Okay.
I'm not live, but I'm just doing a recorded one. I'm doing Martin's. I'm doing Martin's record deck. So we can get into here. Right, guys. Right. So we've got this channel here, guys. Right, we've got this channel here, and in this channel there's a spring. Well, that's not it, because that's well, that's not it. Right. And that's not it. Really? So where's that gone? There was a spring in here yesterday. Right, so it's not in there, but there's a spring that lives in here. I wonder if it's fell out. Hasn't fell out on the floor. Might be still inside that case. So let's have a look. Let's have a look, see if it's still inside the record player. It could be. There is a possibility. There we go. Let's have a look.
Want your bread, Andy?
What?
Want your bread?
No. Yeah, go on then, I will, yeah. Right, so where's the spring? There's another bag here, I'm hoping it's in there. Oh, thank God for that. Anything else in there? No, just the service manual. We don't need the service manual just yet. That'll slide down to there. There we go. Oh. Right. Well, what we're going to do, guys, what we've got to do, now let's get this spring. Got to be careful with this spring. I don't want to break the bloody spring. There you go. Right, there's the spring there, guys, and that's how it goes. And I don't think that, I think that's wrong. That shouldn't be bent like that. Because this spring fits in there. Let's just get this glue out of it first, because we've got glue stuck in it. And somebody's tried to straighten this. There you go. Somebody's tried to straighten this, guys, because the manufacturer would not have put a bend in it like that. I know that for a fact, so we're going to have to try, see if we can straighten that. I mean, the manufacturer would not have done that like that. No. We can have a look in the manual and see how that spring should be bent. But I don't think it should be like that. Because the manufacturer wouldn't bend it like that. I'll tell you that now, guys. So this, basically, close that a little bit. And this, that goes in there like that, and that goes like that, and that doesn't curl over around there, it's not supposed to, but that's how it goes. So what we'll do, we'll flip this out so it doesn't fly away. There you go. And what we'll do, we'll have a look at the manual, see how this, now that there is right. What we'll do, guys and girls, I've had to open a new packet because I lost my other ones. Right, what we'll do, we'll that's bringing that bag with them other bits. Move this so we can get this cloth. And what we need to do is clean all this.
Where do you want the tea, Andy?
Workshop. Christine, do us a cup of tea. Coffee rather. So what we do need to do here, guys, we need to clean all this. And what we do, we need to clean all this here, guys. Make sure we get all the crap out, all the crud. And you can see where things are supposed to go because there's witness marks all over it. Right, so what we do next, move out of the way. Get our spring. Spring is nice and clean. And I think that just goes, yeah, somebody's had this out in the past to try and work on it. There you go. See, and that's supposed to go there, And when we turn this, we'll clean that crap. Look at that big lump of shit there. Yeah. We've got another one of these which has got record drag, which has got arm drag, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to look at that one. So now this turns, I think it turns clockwise on this. No, anti-clockwise, I think. And that comes, I'm not sure how you turn it on. That pushes that up. Now how do we turn this on? You turn that there. Then you go. And make sure that that's in the right position, it is. And then it comes along there. Now that there is supposed to go along there, and it's supposed to go in there, and it goes like that. And what it does, it guides that spring guides it up there, and then it comes across, as you can see, and then so wonder if this has been adjusted here, because that is supposed to go a bit further, but see, that's not supposed to ride along the top there like it just did. It's supposed to ride in that gap there. That's not supposed to ride in there. This might be a bit. Yeah, so what we'll do, we'll spray a bit of cleaner in there, because I can't get to it. There you go. Put a bit of cleaner in there. Well, that's improved that. So what we would do there, see, that's not supposed to go into there. That is supposed to, does that open up? Nope, that's not supposed to open up. That is supposed to go there. And that's supposed to go there. Now, maybe that is supposed to bend a little bit, but it's supposed to be straight.
Yeah.
Put it there, Christine. Just supposed to be straight, not bent. So I'm gonna. I just hope it doesn't snap, which I think it has. I think we've got another one anyway. We may have another one, because that is not very healthy. Now that spring is not very healthy, because somebody's already been at it, you see. Let me zoom out a bit. You just realised you can't see what I'm doing. I'll just Right. So that's right there, that's right there, that's right there. That fits into there. And then that should go it should go past that spring like that. There's a bit of crap just come off it. Right. And that goes across there, as you can see. And then into there. But that I've got a feeling that spring, if I try and tweak it guys, it's just going to snap right there and there's nothing I can do about it. Let me, because I think it's supposed to bend here. There you go. I think it's supposed to bend. I mean, I think we have got another one. If we haven't, we'll bloody make one. So that should go into there, and that sits into there like that. That's how it does go. It doesn't go the other way around, because that's the way it goes. Now that is supposed to sit there, because that's the where the arm. There you go. So then it should go there. So that's jumped over onto there, you see. And it's not supposed to go there. And that's dropped down again. And then it drops to there. And that's how it's supposed to work. Now that's going where we need it to. But it's jumping, it's not. That there's. So what's causing that? Are we stiff? Let's take these wires off. Right, let's bring this back. Right, so that's right, but that's not supposed to go. That's supposed to go there. That's right. And then that goes behind there. It always runs behind that spring. But that's not supposed to turn into there. It's supposed to stay there. And why is that? Hang on. Let's try that. That's it. Let's glue this spring into place because the spring's actually lifted. So let's glue the spring into place because we're all clean down there. Yeah. You always get one, don't you? That might do it. Now what we need to do is put a bit of glue there you go, and it just ran all the way down there, and we don't want that, so we need to whoops, clean some of that away. Ah, that bird's fucking burning me cloth. Wow. Now, look at that. Burning me cloth. Doesn't like that cloth. Oh well. Right. So, right. Let's just clip this off here. And we'll clean that away from there. Because that has to move. I think that glue was a bit thin. There you go. Right. I can't use a fucking, what do you call it, because I can't use that. Oh. What I'll have to do, right, let's get the IPA. But that's gluing that to there and we don't want it to. We only want it sticking at the back. I mean, the problem we've got one. Right, that should be about right. Get that lump out there. Let's get this. The good thing about this, at least it comes off. Yeah, it just scrapes off. Yeah, I think that's got it. Yeah, I think that's got it because that, well, let's wind that around now and see. Take that to there. That needs to go. That's not right. That's how it goes. Through there. Round there. And it goes round there. And it doesn't go into that there. It's not supposed to go into that. It's supposed to stay there. Go there. That's not supposed to catch. So let me try. Turn that there. That's catching there, you see, it's not supposed to. That is not right. Right, so that now should reject. Because that there, that plate there, goes over and covers that. So that should now reject, which it will. That'll come, at least it should. Because that's supposed to go. What we may have to do I've got a feeling that this, I've got a feeling that I might have to look for another spring. I've got a feeling that goes there. Right. And that pulls that there, but that should. That's supposed to go like that. Oops. It's gonna, that's supposed to. Supposed to go there. Supposed to go there. Behind that spring. Behind that. Stay there. Go behind there. And that's how it's supposed to. And then move to there. Yeah. I think what we might have to do, look for another one of those springs. Because, right, so, see, that's too far.
Just doing tea, Laura. What are you having? Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
We have got another one, guys. I need to look at it. We have got another one of these units. I need to look at it, find out. But I've got a feeling. Yeah. But that is definitely right. Because the spring's the right way around. So you can't get it the wrong way. So what I might have to do is have a look at the other one I've got. I've got another one of these. So what I'll have to do is have a look at the other one. And see where we go from there. Well, I've got a couple of these actually. Got a couple of these, so we can.
You doing McDonald's? Alright, come here.
Yeah, we need to.
Doing tea at the moment.
That's okay. See, that locks onto there. But I've got a feeling that spring, I've got a feeling that's too far forward. Right, that looks a bit better. See, I've got a feeling somebody stretched this at some point. So we move this. So we'll turn this round, and that goes into there. See, that's catching there. That's catching that. Alright, so I'll put that back further back. Right. Yeah, that's. Yeah, that's not supposed to catch that. And that goes there. Right, so that's supposed to be, see, that's catching that. So I'm wondering, bend that way. I mean, it is supposed to go behind that. That is how it's supposed to go. And then it's supposed to lift onto there. It's supposed to lift onto there. And that's there. That's the end of the cycle. Well, it ain't, because it has to come through there. But I've got a feeling, why do I get the feeling that it has to come across there and then drop down? Right, so that's the record on. So record off. So what we'll do, record off. That won't go the other way. So what we need to do is simulate the switch. There you go. That comes back there. I don't think it should. What I need to do is, what we need to do, guys, is have a look at the other one. So what we'll do, we'll get the other one out in a bit and we'll take that apart and see where we end up. But I've got a feeling that spring's got a lot to do with it. So that's to turn that on and off. Right. So push that to there. So that goes to there. So that starts it up. So if I can hold that there. Go down there. Right. Then that would go there because that was then. No. Yep. We're going to have to come back to it later, guys. Is my tea done? Christine! Christine!
Yeah?
How long's tea?
It's nearly ready on there.
Right, I'm going to get off, guys, because my tea's on its way. And what we'll do, we'll call this part 1. Yeah, we'll call this part 1. And we'll get stuck into it later again. And we'll upload this for you now. There you go. Right. I'll catch you later, guys. I'll have my tea and I'll get this uploaded for you. Thank you very much for joining me, and I shall catch you later. Bye for now, guys and girls.